Hi Aries. Let me turn this down. How are you? Welcome to Told as Love. If this is your first time here, I hope you like and subscribe. If you're returning Aries, thanks for coming back. I hope you've been having a great Gemini season. I wish you a happy summer solstice, as we're going to be hitting that in the next couple days. I wish you a happy Father's Day, Aries, as I'm filming this on June 19th. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of Aries in your chart. I am booking personal readings and scheduling them, as I do have quite a bit of time now. And I did one last week that I hope was helpful, and she said it was. So shoot me an email at toldaslovetarot@gmail.com if you want to schedule something, Aries. If you want to send a donation to your girl, my Venmo and Cashapp are in my description box, and I greatly appreciate it. Your likes, your comments, your views of the videos really help my little YouTube channel as I build this up to be my own little hustle, and I really appreciate you giving me those likes, leaving a comment, checking out the other signs in your chart. Even if this does resonate, Aries, you want to go check out your rising, your moon, and your Venus, and like if you have 5 or 6 signs in your chart that have Capricorn, you might want to check out those readings and see if there's something there that resonates for you. Also, if you're interested in an Aries or want to know what's going on with one, come on over. Okay, Aries, for a hot minute I didn't have a pre-message for you, so I was like, whoa, that's kind of interesting. Aries, we're just gonna start fresh. And then I sat down I was about to sit down, and I noticed one of my note cards on the ground, and I use these sometimes to take notes while I'm doing other work up there. So I figured it was just like a note I had, scrap note, whatever. So I picked it up and realized, oh fuck, this is one of my cards, and I've done a couple readings without this in it. I think at least 2. No, I think just 1. But this is the card that was on the ground. I'm really judging the shit out of you. So I'm like, well, this is not a nice card. This gives me a feeling like Aries is being judged. But then I started thinking, no, I think this is an Aries judging someone else. Being judgmental. And I'm just gonna let it rip what I started thinking. I started seeing like a food chain of the word judging. I actually wrote it that way, and was like, there's an Aries who's attracting what they are. And as I started following this, I realized this is either there's 2 ways this is going to go. So however this resonates, Aries, and I would love to hear your feedback if this does resonate. If someone is putting out positive, loving energy, they are attracting positive, loving energy. If you are judging the shit out of people, you are attracting people judging the shit out of you. Okay? It's like a food chain. It's an antenna also. Even if you're silently doing this mentally, you don't even tell anybody that you're judging them. But if you are judging, that is your antenna, the message, your energy you're putting out, you're attracting that as well. So keep that in mind. That's a message for an Aries out there. I thought, like, it was specifically like if you judged someone and made a stink, someone's judging you for doing that, and then there's a bigger judging situation. I thought even legal actions getting involved. I thought of a judge being judged, and I was thinking like this could be a competition, and someone who normally would judge is getting up there and being someone on stage or whatnot. they're the ones being judged. I'm thinking even like if this is like someone who does like, let's say you have a taste for coffee or craft beer and you go to competitions and you judge the products and are one of the judges, you're for once like actually being a part of the competition and the judge's product is being judged, if that makes sense somehow. And this goes back, this is looping back to, this is either a positive or a negative. I thought whatever is happening, you brought on yourself. So if you are being judged because you judged someone else, it's like you brought this on yourself. If you find that, you've been a snotty bitch to people and now people are being a bitch to you, it's like you brought this on yourself. That's the energy you're attracting. The flip side, the more positive, is whatever is happening, you manifested it by yourself. So if you are finding abundance coming to you, you are finding opportunities coming to you, you are finding love come to you, Aries, it's because you've created it by putting out all that similar energy and it's being sent back to you. There's something about like a food chain here. It just, and attracting a larger amount of what you're doing. So if you are doing little shitty things, leaving nasty comments on people's pictures online, giving purposefully a dirty look to someone that you don't like in the supermarket, you're going to attract that, and those things are going to be done to you. That's a message for somebody out there. If you go out in life and you're giving compliments, you're making people smile, you're paying it forward and giving it back, that's what you're going to attract. All right, Aries. Someone's cold. I have cold hands right now. Or chilly at least. Might even be like I'm hearing like circulation. Okay. Okay, Aries. I hope you're happy, healthy, and well. I met an Aries witch since our last reading. What's funny is there was a group of people and I went over and I sat right next to her. We started talking. I knew her. Let's say it was like a community project involvement, and I had known who she was from working on the community project, but never socially got to speak with her. And I was attracted. I ended up sitting right next to her. We start talking. She said she's an Aries. We get to talking. She's a full-fledged witch. She's got tattoos of an owl, her signs. We start talking. She's got her nose pierced. It was like, what are the odds that I gravitated right towards you and sat next to you? And I get along really well with Aries too, so I thought that was really interesting. Modern family. Gaslighting, which makes me think about what I was just talking about. This could be like a work family, a modern family. Not the actual show. Gaslighting. Or maybe it is the show. Maybe someone likes it. Curious. Take a stronger, more dominant, and decisive approach. I know I lied. I'm denying it to you, though. Empath. can't gaslight an empath. The only thing you're gonna do is show the empath that you're trying to gaslight them. That's for somebody out there. Air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Social media. I care a lot about you, but I'm not in love with you. Very funny. Casual, not committing. It's them, not you. This is so interesting what I'm thinking. I'm hearing in my head, like, very funny. Like, someone's not happy. That is a sarcastic, very funny. I get the feeling that they're, this was a friendship. Or coworker. This is very interesting because I'm seeing it like two specific ways, and it both has to do with, it's not love related though. I'm going to explain it how I'm seeing it. If it relates in a way that's love related to you, please let me know. Someone is either connected to an empath, like you talk to this person, they know things, either your coworker, your friend, your sibling, or you're the empath, Aries. And someone tried to gaslight or lie to someone, and an empath identified it and warned this person. Could have been you, Aries, who told an empath, hey, this is what's been going on. And this person was like, that's gaslighting. You need to say XYZ, because they're lying and they're denying it by gaslighting. But the empath could see through it and warned this person and gave them direction to take a stronger, more dominant and decisive approach to this situation or person. And I think they did, and I think someone's actually pretty curious, like, where the hell did that come from? Like curious as to where these newfound balls came from. I also feel here, I don't know if this was you, Aries, who did this, or if you're the empath, but someone tried to pull one over on an empath. They lied to the empath. The empath who normally wouldn't say anything, but got curious about some possible gaslighting because they could see through it. They took a stronger, more dominant and decisive approach. This could be an air sign that you're dealing with. And someone lied, and it was like, I know you're lying, like, this could be a family member, this could have been a family friend, this could be a work family, this could be like your social club of females where it's like a family together. Someone who's normally passive as the empath took a strong, dominant approach, got curious, asked questions, and they were gaslit, or someone tried to gaslight them. But the empath is like, or the person who lied to them is like, I know I lied, I'm denying it to you. And I feel like this person knows you know they're lying. That's very specific, Aries. I feel like there was either a friend breakup here or some sort of separation between you and someone who, they care a lot about you. You might both still care a lot about each other, but it's more like I care about you, I wish you well, I'm going this way. Someone though gets curious and what goes on social media, and I think they have seen some posts or have heard something they find like it's not positive. It's a judging energy. Oh, very funny. Look at this post. Very funny. They said they'd never do this, and look at them now. That's the energy I get. Oh, very funny. My ex said he would never go on a boat, and look at him there. Like, something of that energy. Not nice. I don't like this. Two of Pentacles. You may have asked someone if they were juggling you, and they were like, no. I see like this is the dominant energy. Here you are, King of Wands reversed, with the Devil behind it, Capricorn energy, with the Tower reversed in front of it. I feel like someone was asked like point blank, what's going on with this right there? Or like, are you juggling this? Are you... I think that was the Hierophant. Yeah, Hierophant reverse, Taurus energy. Here's another air sign. That Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I definitely get a split between this Five of Wands and the Hierophant reversed. Something could have happened during Taurus season or in May. Could have happened 2 to 5 years ago, 2 to 5 months ago. I feel like I'm looking at someone who has started a new venture or life, but they're still connected to this old one that they've turned their back to. I feel like I'm looking at someone going back and looking at the things that they said. It may have been during an argument. These may actually be old sexts. Someone deleting an old conversation or old argument. Someone may have been asked maybe about texts and they deleted it to keep someone blind to it. Something that had been going on for a while. I get a feeling of like talking to someone, Aries, behind someone's back. Or maybe they were afraid you were talking to someone behind their back. This is I get a feeling of like someone figuring something out. 9 of Cups and 9 of Swords. Temperance reversed with the Ace of Wands. That's Sagittarius energy. I feel like there's something here about someone who had been like tied to unhappiness or nine is here. It makes me think of Virgo energy. I get a feeling like someone like appeared to have it all, and like what they were hiding is that they felt tied to everything. What looks like happiness and something to be happy about is actually, I'm like dreading this. Someone I keep seeing the astrology and tarot symbols here. Like a tarot reader. Maybe Aries, you're a tarot reader, or you've gone to a tarot reader. I think someone is like hearing a truth come out from a tarot reader, or has been checking them out. Someone looking for truth. This could be someone who's in a relationship who is really scared that they're being juggled. I think the world may think that everything is picture perfect, but when in reality, this is actually really heartbreaking. Maybe someone asked you, Aries, to consider, or you asked someone to consider more of an open relationship. Like you and the family will always come first, but it's going to be a modern family because I'm curious about what else is out there. Who else is out there? I don't even get an energy of like wanting to go out and like have sex and stuff. It's just wanting to enjoy life, like party. I get a heavy feeling of like, you stay here and you pour into me, and like this is unequal. This is constantly pouring into that cup, and like someone is tied to constantly having to pour into the cups. Constantly make someone feel fulfilled, maybe. I also get this feeling of like someone wanting your energy, Aries, like, no, give to me, give to me. And it's like, I have all this other shit I have to go do. But they want you to like give your undivided attention to them and what they say for you to do, or you feel like you could be getting directions from two different people, Aries, and it's like you're juggling how to keep everybody happy. And I feel like you're feeling very stuck. Very, very stuck. Yeah, you're wanting balance. There's heavy Sagittarius energy here. You could have a lot of Sag in your chart. This could be a work relationship, Aries, wanting to like I'm hearing like restore order. Maybe you wished you had a different like boss or supervisor. As I say that, the Ace of Wands comes flying out. I feel like I'm looking at someone who has dreams of what else could be out there. It's not even a who, it's a what. Jobs, places, experiences. I feel like someone is thinking about like removing where they've laid a stake in land. I also think I'm looking at a job, like looking at jobs, with the Lovers reversed, the Hierophant reversed too. There's something about a connection that ended. Eight of Pentacles. It's a lot of traffic all of a sudden. Oh, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups again in reverse. I keep getting this feeling of like, what else is out there? Someone like looking online at different jobs or different opportunities or ways to make money. Maybe someone is like starting to be their own boss and has decided to take a sort of opportunity that they could have only dreamed of. someone cares a lot about this and is like really wants this to succeed. But it's like taking a dream of being your own boss and like starting to put it in motion, like starting to lay out the plans, starting to lay out the frameworks. Yeah, laying the foundation of something that you can then present to other people. Eight of Wands. I don't think anybody knows about all the work that you're doing. Six of Cups, Six of Wands, Three of Cups. This could be like a work situation where people don't realize how much work you do. In the same respect, it's like if you're doing a lot of work at whatever it is you're doing, you've been almost unintentionally laying the groundwork for you to then be able to take all that experience and create a resume and a skill set that you can then offer up. The Star, Aquarius energy, Five of Pentacles, followed by the Moon reversed, followed by the Page. I feel like all right, there's an Aries here who's recently lost a chunk of money. It could have been because you invested in something, or you had to pay someone something, or you could even be like buying land, building something, because I did say stake. But I feel like it's been like a blessing, or this is something you've wanted and manifested, going back to what I was saying. But it's been a lot of work. It will be a lot of work. You see all the work that it will be, but I think you also see the potential. This is kind of really interesting, but it's like if there was, it's somehow turning the silver linings to feeling financially inept. It's like, well, we're no longer going to go on those big family vacations, but the plus side is we're now going to start doing campground activities and having everybody here for a camping weekend, and it will be so much cheaper and it'll be so much fun because people who normally wouldn't be able to go with us on that trip will be able to come with us because they'll be right there, and it'll just be so much fun. It's like making this situation work for you. Like this had to happen, or it's like you had to experience this loss to get this gain. And even though you're considered losing, there is a gain here, and you're seeing the possibilities in having less, if this makes sense. Probably doesn't. This is also someone starting to do work on something, a skill set, or with a skill set that they've always had that they never did anything with. Someone could be like spending time like at a sewing machine or making crafts, or Judgment, the Hermit. It's like a this is Virgo energy again. This is you like freaking putting your foot down and getting down to business. Making less work. Oh, well, literally, maybe you're making less work. But I was even thinking in my head, you're making actual less in your life work for you. And it's working, like, yeah, it's working. And this, I wanted to say, like, this is something that had to happen or was going to happen. This goes back to whatever is happening you brought on yourself, or whatever is happening you manifested it by yourself. I'm hearing, like, for all these financial losses, there's been emotional gain. Someone having less but feeling more complete and whole. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. The Lovers reversed. The World reversed. And now the 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 of Swords reversed. The Fool reversed. I feel like I'm looking at this like a new beginning that either hasn't begun or has just begun, or there was severing connections, there was leaving people, places, things behind. This goes back to like habits of like spending, the things you would spend money on, you just aren't doing that as much anymore. The feeling of like you and your partner are in this together, and maybe that refound camaraderie with your partner has been this blessing in disguise, because you end one thing and you start a whole new cycle with the World here upright and the World reversed and the Fool here reversed. This could be like ending a relationship, beginning a new one, but someone feels imbalanced with the loss of money that they have had to repay or give up. But at the same time, it's like they're back at square one, and I've created my own world. I'm here in my own world where less is now more, but it's my world. Someone has had to leave and left behind quite a few people. A lot of connections were severed. I feel like there is someone here or a couple here who have to focus on what's best for them, and they did that. also get this feeling of someone who's so quick moving forward in life. You may cut someone off and move forward, and that you're not paying attention to who's and what is left behind and who may be still talking. I've seen the Judgment card here twice, and I have judging, judging, judge, judging, judge, judged written here. Maybe someone is fearing judgment of something, or you had to go to court and face a judge, and you and your partner feel like Sid and Nancy, or like Bonnie and Clyde, like partners in crime. Okay, Aries, I'm gonna end it here. Stay tuned for the next ones, because this is ending to me on like letting go of some connections but secretly staying connected to others. Other connections, like if someone knew that you were still connected to this person, it would like break their heart. Or like this person is still, someone is still connected to someone that you would get upset if you knew that they were still connected. But check out the other signs in your chart. Have a happy rest of your Father's Day, if you're watching this on Father's Day. And I will hopefully see you soon before the July-ish 1st, whatever that is. I'll see you next time. Bye.